Hi, my name is Linda Eisner, and I'm the creator of the Graffetch hair art pencils. Damon Redding, professional barber artist and award-winning barber, will be teaching us how to use the pencils and what's the best way to blend them and make them last.
And basically, when you do the design, we're going to come in first and we're going to cut it out with our clippers or razor, and then we're going to come in and add the color to accent the design. And I came in with the Graffetch pencils already and basically started to create an outline at the top of the design to start the color prep. Now with the tattoo, you want to start from the top of the design and work your way down to prevent the color from spreading or smearing while you're actually applying the color. And just apply them. You don't have to press hard. They're very soft and wax-based, and you can smooth them down and color them in more easily with the tips of your fingers. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna come back and add different colors to create more light and definition for the design in different areas. I'm not putting a great deal of color on there. It's almost similar as to using crayons when you color in a coloring book. You just want to add certain things in there. You want to stay within the lines, and then you can come back and you can add definition if you need it anywhere else. They have a sharpener on the end of them, so you can see that I'm sharpening them as I'm going in order to sharpen them to get them back to the point. So when you're doing something like this, you can always add more money to the price of your haircut because you're spending a little bit more time. And it also gives you the opportunity to market yourself a little bit better, because when people see hair art, they find themselves intrigued. And as the artist, you are the one who chooses the color pattern or what you think would actually complement or display your hair art much better. And you can already see that the design is coming out and it's starting to lighten up and it's becoming very vibrant and pretty. I'm working on the scales right now of the actual fish itself. You can use your white pencil and then kind of sketch it out a little bit, and then you come in with your clippers and kind of cut it into it. And what that does is it gives you just like a guideline and reference points. But at the end of the day, you know, you're basically just trying to make sure that you are giving your client something that's really beautiful. And as you can see, I'm working from my way from the back and at the bottom to prevent me from having to put my hands back on the surface once I draw it or color it into it. It doesn't really take that much time to do the hair art once you cut your design in. If you really want to really draw business in, this is definitely something that you can use as a marketing tool. You know, like I said, when you're going out and you're trying to advertise your salon or barbershop, I mean, that's what I do a lot of times. I'll take a couple of my models and I'll do a design in their head, and then we'll go into different areas, and then I'll introduce myself into the community, just kind of, you know, letting them know we're out here and this is what we do, and, you know, these are the services that we offer. And it gives them the opportunity to actually see for themselves, you know, the benefits of hair art and, you know, the ooh and ah of it all and the artistry of it all. And it definitely works out to the favor of the salon or barbershop, because a lot of times a lot of people already have barbers or hairstylists that they currently use, and they're really skeptical about coming and allowing someone else to do their hair when they're not used to you doing it. But your work speaks for itself. People see the work and then they say, oh, okay, well that's pretty interesting, or that's pretty nice, and I'm interested in that. I mean, the reason that these pencils actually work better than your normal eyeliner pencils or different things like that is because they are based and created to be able to be more spreadable and more friendly to the scalp when it's been cleaned and shaved off. Because that's the thing about when you're doing hair art, in order to get a really, really good design, you want to make sure that you have a nice surface to actually put the design on. So, you know, we cut and shave the design into the head, and we need something that's going to complement what we're doing, and this is what the pencils do. They complement what we do. And for the barbers and hairstylists who are, you know, trying to get into the industry and going and competing in different things like this, you know, competing in different design competitions and stuff like this, these are the pencils that all the competition barbers and the barbers who are out there and they're making a lot of noise in the industry and different things like this, this is what they're using right here, the Graffetch pencils. As you can see, I'm coming in, and if I make my pencil, or if I make my lines a little bit wider than I want, I can come in with a a razor and kind of slightly remove some of the stuff that I don't want in there. And as you can see, it's not taking me a lot of time to do this, but when it's finished, the amount of detail that's coming off of it, it automatically displays a great deal of time. So it really makes people think that you spent a long period of time and you did a lot of complex work on it in order to get the design to look like what you have it looking like. This is what actually determines the amount of money I charge. So you can charge $1 per minute if you wanted to. You can charge, a base price on what you start your designs off with. Your hair art can range from $10 or $15 more on a service to going up all the way to $40 or $50 more on a service. It depends on how complex your design is, depends on how much time you spend into your design. So adding these extra touches provides you with the opportunity to make more money when you're doing hair art instead of giving away your services for free. Hope that you learned a lot. We're gonna finish it off with a finishing spray, and that is it.
Thank you for joining us today. I'm here with Linda Eisner and Damon Redding, and with Graffetch hair art pencils.